Have you ever felt like you're trying to build this huge, amazing dream, but you're doing it all by yourself? Well, if you're a creator or an entrepreneur, that feeling is probably pretty familiar. Today, we're going to break down a system called the Great Discovery and Team Alex, because it claims to have a pretty unique answer to that exact problem. So let's start with the problem they're trying to solve. It's that feeling of hitting a wall, You're putting in the work, but you feel totally isolated, maybe a little lost, and you just don't know what to do next. This whole system is built on the idea that this isn't just some random feeling. It's the actual thing holding you back. And there it is, right on the screen. The entire idea behind this whole thing is that isolation isn't just a side effect of being a creator, it's the reason people get stuck. It's a really simple, but honestly, a pretty powerful diagnosis, and it sets the stage perfectly for the cure they're offering. Okay, so if being alone is why you're stuck, how do you fix it? The answer here isn't just one thing. It's actually a two-part solution that combines some really powerful technology with a very, very human support system. And this is where it gets interesting because you can see how they split the solution. On one side, you've got the Great Discovery. That's the what. It's this AI super campus for creating your content and getting it out to the whole world. But on the other side, you've got Team Alex. And that's the how. It's the real live coaching and community that makes sure you actually get it done. So a platform and a team are cool, but they're just pieces of the puzzle, right? To really get what's going on here, we have to look at the why behind it all. And that comes from the founder, Mike Hayes, whose philosophy seems to be the engine driving this whole thing. And boom, this quote right here gets straight to the heart of it. This isn't just about selling more stuff online. The real core idea is about tackling a much, much deeper human challenge. That fear that stops so many of us from sharing our ideas and really connecting with people. And you can totally see that philosophy baked right into the features of the platform. I mean, think about it. It's not just about creating something, it's about instantly translating it into over 170 languages for free, so you can go global. And that focus on love-based communication, that tells you this is about building real connections, not just blasting out marketing emails. All right, so a fancy global platform is great, but let's be real. We've all signed up for tools we never ended up using. So how does the team part of this actually work? What does joining Team Alex do for someone day in and day out to actually get them unstuck? Well, the keyword here seems to be structure. They're promising a clear step-by-step path that gives you clarity and direction. So it's not just about dreaming big. It's about having real accountability and personalized support to make sure you're actually moving forward every single week. But does it actually work? I mean, that's the big question, right? Well, the source material gives us some testimonials from people who are already inside the system. So let's take a look at what they're saying. This first quote is so telling. For this person, the community, Team Alex, is the real prize, maybe even more than the tech. And I love that phrase, a community that creates more communities. That's a really powerful idea. Okay, this next one is all about getting answers. It paints a picture of support that isn't just some static help section you read. It sounds like a living, breathing resource that's constantly growing and adapting to what people actually need. And wow, this last one calls the coaching a magic wand. I mean, that's pretty high praise. It positions the coaching as not just being helpful, but as the actual catalyst, the thing that makes success happen. All right, so if any of this sounds like something you might need, you're probably wondering, how do I get involved? Well, the source material lays out a really clear roadmap for how to join. And what's kind of smart about this is that they give you different ways in. You can just dip your toes in the water with a live Q&A call to see what it's about, or you can dive right in and pick a membership, or you can even just ask to talk to someone first. It seems like it's designed to meet you wherever you are. And once you're in, it is definitely not a sink or swim situation. The whole onboarding process looks super hands-on. You've got guided setup, weekly meetings, done-for-you systems, live calls. The goal seems to be to completely eliminate that, okay, I signed up, now what feeling. So after breaking all of this down, we're left with this one really powerful question. This entire system, the tech, the coaching, all of it, is a massive bet on a single idea. That the biggest thing stopping any creator isn't a lack of talent or a bad idea. It's the isolation of trying to do it all alone. It really makes you wonder. Maybe the key to individual success isn't so individual after all. Maybe it's all about finding the right team.